Hi, I am Sam. This video is part of my free content creator starter pack, a practical workflow for beginners and late starters, specifically for people in their 40s and above who want to simply do this properly without wasting time and money. And so, on this one, we are starting with the smartphone because everybody has it. I'm going to be leaving timestamp in the video so that wherever you feel more comfortable, you can easily push the playhead to that particular spot should you have a need to do so. I hope you learned something from here today. Let's get started. I'm going to be recording the screen of my phone so that I can throw the detail of my settings onto the screen. I just want to share some items with you that I use to create content, just in case there's anyone out there who is interested in taking their content creation to another level. First and foremost, your phone is good enough to do what you need to do as far as content creation is concerned. The first thing you want to do is go to your settings. You want to scroll all the way down to camera. So first and foremost, I'm going to change the video settings to 4K. You are actually good with 1080p if you don't have enough storage, but I do have some storage to play with, so I'd like to use 4K. So that's the one that I use so that I can get the best quality for my clips. So you want to turn on the grid when you frame yourself or when you frame your subject. I want you to take note of the grid. As you can see across the screen, I have the grid running right across my eyes right there. So that's exactly where you want it. And I am positioned in the middle of the grid. So that allows for a proper positioning of the subject. I don't have too much space on my right and I don't have too much space on my left. So that just places me right in the position. Another thing I can do is to angle myself, or you angle your subject to a particular spot. The rule of third, right there in the middle or on the far right, is the line. There's a first cross line and then there's the second cross line. So you want to make sure that when you are using this style, you are positioned in such a way that the most of the space is right in front of the subject. Because if you do this, it looks awkward because I become too close to the edge of the frame. You don't want that. So what you want is if you position your subject on this axis, make sure most of the space is right in front of the subject. Avoid having the window behind you. This is what you get. As you can see, it doesn't make good video because the light source is right behind you. So you want to avoid that. Make sure that you have enough headroom whenever you shoot. And so also make sure that you're not too close to the camera. Make sure that you're not too far away from the camera. So framing is very, very important. Maybe you should kill. Okay, don't kill the light. Don't worry. I wanted to say you should kill the light. Have you started recording?
Yes.
All right. Now, in the course of me moving around, you'll notice that my exposure is shifting. Maybe so is the focus. So to solve that, a little hack that I have to show you is you can place your hand over the screen and hold it down until that yellow box comes up. That will take care of it. So, and I can also now use the yellow slider on the side to control the exposure. Supposing I am too dark, I can easily use that particular slider to control the exposure. I can leave it just like this so that I am properly exposed. And that's the use for that. Behind me, I have a little set right here. You want to make sure that it's not just what is in front of you that's well taken care of, that what you have behind you is not distracting for your video. So basically you want to make sure that you move things around. Put maybe a bookshelf somewhere or a bit of a frame somewhere like I did with mine. You really don't have to overthink it. Just hunt around for a bit of a decent space in your space and then use that for your background. My best spot happens to have a window behind it, but I know how to manage it whenever I need to use that particular backdrop for my video. Not just should you take care of what is in the foreground, you also want to make sure that there are no distracting elements in the background. Let's talk about artificial lighting. Artificial lighting is a very important aspect of your creative process with your smartphone. Now there are about 3 parts to this particular segment. If you look at my right hand here, I have a key light. I also have a fill light. And then behind me are just a little bit of aesthetics here and there. I have a light here that serves as a separation between me and the background, which is the long strip of light you see on my left hand side. And then I also have a lamp here, and then I have another spotlight up there that illuminates my hair. You can call it hair light. Now all of this light put together matter. But I want you to know that with just one light, you can achieve a lot. All of these are just extras, so that you don't think that you need to have all of these before you can have good illuminated video with your smartphone. It's not always the case. Now, with my key light here, I have the JVM light. One thing you need to understand about light or artificial light, you need to have light that has good luminance or that has good wattage. Like for me, in this case, this light is about 80 watts. Now, the higher the number, the better, because the higher the number, the brighter the light. And then another thing about artificial lighting that you need to take note of is that you want to purchase a light that you can regulate it luminous, because sometimes depending on the way I use this particular light, I can regulate the intensity per time, so that if it's too bright, I can keep it close to myself and reduce the intensity so that my exposure is properly taken care of. I'm going to put the link of this particular light in the description just in case you would want it. Now, this light is very inexpensive, but one good thing about it is the softbox. The softbox has a way of helping to regulate the intensity of the light that it gives. Also, it came with a filter. Now, one thing about lighting is that the softer you can get your light, the better, so that when you illuminate yourself, you have that perfect skin tone. So basically, with artificial lighting, you don't want to overthink it. I'm going to be throwing onto the screen examples of what I am talking about. Right now, what you can see is one key light. Now you need to know that this key light I put at 45 angle to me so that it will illuminate this side. Now the example you see on the screen is just one key light, which is this light. And then also I am going to include the light at the back. That light is supposed to create some kind of separation between me and the background. And so you're going to see a little bit of lining around my shoulder. Now you don't necessarily need to have that third light or the third lights behind me, because it's really not important. It's for the aesthetics, it's to create more effect. Unless of course you want to go for really high-end lighting effect, you really don't need those for starters. So after that one, the next example you will see would be the fill light. Now when I use the kill light, I put the key light at 80% luminous. And this is the one with the fill light. This side of my face is now lit. So as you can see, this is my entire artificial light setting. So I have kill light, I have fill light, and then I have backlights. If you really want to go all out and go for these artificial lights, you can easily just use the link in the description. Sometimes people wear glasses. So what you want to do to avoid glare is to angle your key light, make it higher than yourself, and then create a 45 angle by bending the light a little bit over. Make sure it's above your head so that when you do put on your glasses, you avoid the glare. In my opinion, nature has provided the cheapest form of lighting for your video when you're using your smartphone to shoot. It's not about the gear, it's about how you position yourself to receive light. So in demonstrating that, I have come to this particular spot to use natural light. Now I have sun pouring into this tiny space. So what I have done is I've taken advantage of the white walls, not allowing raw sunlight to hit me, because when that happens, the result is not good. So you want to avoid direct sunlight on your subject or on your face. As you can see, the difference is not good. It doesn't make for a good solid video. There's some kind of burn on my skin, so it doesn't give me a perfect skin tone. That's the reason why you want to avoid direct sunlight hitting you. There's a window here, and then there's another white wall here. So what is going on right here on this space is that the sun coming into this space is hitting the opposite wall, which is white. So that light is what is now bouncing on my face. So I have white wall here in front of me. I also have another white wall here on the side, and then I have the window where the sun is pouring in. So you want to look for such spaces where you can actually use natural light to your advantage. It costs you nothing. However, the thing about natural light source is that you really don't have control. Any moment, this sunlight can go down. I don't have control over that. If I have 5 minutes to shoot a piece of content and I'm using my smartphone, that few 5 minutes that I can take advantage of, it's cheap lighting for me. So I might as well just use it to my advantage. So that's what you want to look for. You want to simplify the process so that you can shoot videos whenever you want. Another thing you can do to take advantage of the natural light source, the softer you can get it, the better. You can spread like white curtain over your window to reduce the intensity of the light. When you do that, you have simply softened the light that comes in. Whatever you do, prioritize creating content over any technicality. As much as it is great to have great looking videos, sometimes achieving great looking videos can sacrifice your ability to create content consistently. So you want to prioritize consistent content creation over aesthetics and what is pleasing to the eye. Have a message, have a focus, and churn out those content. You know, one of the easiest way to get natural light is just to go outside and take advantage of the light outside. And also, I particularly like when it snows because I know that I'm going to be wrapped around more than enough light. There's brightness on the ground, brightness in the sky, brightness everywhere. And so that allows for good, effective lighting. So next time you're confused and you don't really know what to do with how to get good lighting, just go outside, use natural light, and you would love it. I have my phone mounted on the tripod. I sometimes use that tripod as a handheld stabilizer. You can use it as a steady cam, and it's very useful. It also has AI tracker. All you need to do is just to make it register your face, and then afterwards, it just follows you around. It's good for people who are into food production, and if you're a mechanic, it's going to help you too with when you are doing your work and it follows you around. Remember, the rear camera is just simply the best for good quality. The one in front of it, which is the one you use for selfie, doesn't give you that much of a good quality using your smartphone to shoot videos. Let's talk about audio for your smartphone. Now show me a video with a bad audio. I will show you a video that would get a lot of click-offs. The same way you would prepare for a great video with your smartphone, make sure it's the same way that you are preparing to have a great audio. Because I tell you the truth, if you have a great video without a great audio, that is going to cause a lot of viewers to click off even before they start to watch your video. So you don't want that. Now, as much as that is a thing you should pay attention to, you also want to be able to simplify the process, which means that you want to get an audio system that is very, very user-friendly and something very simplified that you don't think twice before you use it. Granted, a lot of these smartphones come with very great audio, but it still cannot be compared to when you have a separate, dedicated audio system. So for me, what I use is mono microphone system. What else is best to use to record a sound like this? It's a wireless system that is very easy to plug onto the smartphone. 2 are microphones and then 1 is a receiver. It also comes with another dongle that you can wirelessly plug into the smartphone. So I am going to show you and demonstrate how easy it is to use. So this is me getting it out of the box because it has a magnet to it, so you can easily just plug it. Now what you hear is my recording directly into the smartphone without any kind of audio system. I'm going to switch it and switch to the mono microphone system. So here I am trying to plug it in. So plugged in. So once that bit is plugged in, you just simply press the thing on the side. Automatically it will pair up with the receiver that I plugged into the smartphone. It's that easy. You want a system that easy so that whenever you want to shoot, it's that easy to wirelessly connect your smartphone to the wireless audio system. So this is my audio solution. It's also compatible with Android. It has an AI system built into it, so it can easily get rid of background noise. You don't have to worry about shooting in a noisy place with your smartphone. You don't have to be afraid of noise because you can easily activate the background noise cancellation. Let's say, for instance, you don't have any audio solution. You want to just keep it lean, easy, and going. By using your smartphone audio solution, I'm going to show you what you do in post to get rid of the background noise and make your audio sound great still using CapCut, of course. Here I am inside of CapCut. So what I have here is the audio directly from the smartphone. Here in CapCut, I'm just going to play it so that you hear for yourself how it sounds. Show me a video with a bad audio. I will show you a video that would get a lot of click-offs. So that's how it came from the smartphone. I'm going to quickly just do a quick cleanup here. I would duplicate that clip so that we can compare when it's all said and done. So this is the one that I'm going to work on, and then we will compare both when it's finished. First and foremost, I'm going to come here. I'm going to come to audio. I am going to pick voice changer. And then I have a preset here. Note that that preset is behind paywall. So I will apply it to the 2 of them. It's called podcast. So that's the one I'm going to apply. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to come back to basic. I'm going to click on enhance voice right there. And then I'm going to reduce the intensity to 25%. I will do the same to the second clip so that it sounds the same. And then I'll reduce intensity to 25%. So basically, let's take a listen and hear the difference. So I will just shift them over here so that we can judge for ourselves. Show me a video with a bad audio. I will show you a video that would get a lot of click-offs. As you can hear, it has already improved greatly. So let's play the duplicate of the untouched one so that we can compare. Show me a video with a bad audio. I will show you a video that will get a lot of click-offs. There was even a very sharp noise coming from the room. It seems to have cancelled it from the one we worked on. Show me a video with a bad audio. I will show you a video that would get a lot of click-offs. So there you have it. That's how you work around bad audio from your native audio solution from your smartphone. I hope you learned from this particular video today. The next video is going to be camera gear. So I hope you click on the next video.